Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Frontline Road to Moscow. I was going to go ahead and just wait till tomorrow to put up a new episode, but I was looking at this game, I wanted to play it anyway, so I figured, why not put a video up? So I hope you guys enjoy that. We're going to go ahead and take the Battle of Mogilev on, here we go. Outgoing damage is reduced. Cool. You can kind of scroll through here for tips. Surrounding units are vulnerable to flanked attacks. Encircled units surrender. So these are all things we need to remember. Okay, guys, following the sound victory at Minsk, and given the pace of the Wehrmacht advances through Russia, it may be that Germans already won the war. On 10th July, German Heinz Guderian 2nd Panzer Group launches a surprise attack over the Dnieper, the last natural barrier en route to Moscow. On the other side, the 13th Army is taken by surprise. So we have to capture the city of Mogilev. We have two other, of course, objectives. Of course, we're going to recruit a new unit. I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't. First things first, we probably want to move up and look at this. This is an interesting battle here. I'm probably going to take this guy and try to snipe the enemy machine gun unit. I want to see if I can just move up one and still snipe him. Yep. Do that with this guy too. So my apologies there, guys. I was having some comments from some users saying that it was very hard to hear me with the music playing, so I'm going to, for now, turn the music off, keep it off, I should say. Now, we can either move or fire this artillery. I'm definitely going to go ahead and fire. We also have this, what I believe is an anti-tank. Yes, it is. It's a Jagd Panther, one of my favorite actual anti-tank weapons in World War II. We can also move up the Panzer 38T, but first I want to probably get this AT infantry up, cause some damage here to the remaining tank. Unbelievable that BT-5 actually withstood that blast. I wonder if we move the tank destroyer closer if we get more damage. Looks like we do, but I want to undo that. One great thing about this game is the ability to undo. It's going to be bad for us either way, but I want to probably damage other tanks. I don't just want to destroy one unit and leave a bunch of other powerful units on the field. So we're going to go ahead and try to move this guy up as well. Not bad. We actually penetrated their armor. So as you can see, guys, they took a lot more damage than they typically would. And we also have to watch out for this AT infantry. They've got 12 in that AT infantry. That's ridiculous. Let's see. Probably also taking out this mortar position will definitely help us. Infantry units can enter force and gain additional protection. Hey, all useful information for us, right, guys? We'll go ahead and move up here, and let's do some incendiary. Yes. This is going to definitely hurt our units, but it may get rid of this mortar team. I'm hoping it will. Ooh. Definitely suppressed our unit. Now we can go up and basically wipe these guys out. There we go. We finished off that mortar team. We don't have to worry about them. We do have to worry about this machine gun, though. I think the best thing we can do is get as close as possible and lay down some fire, although we're going to get hurt either way. Ooh. As you can see, he actually moved back that flamethrower unit, and it looks like it's going to be in a lot of trouble here. Now, first things first, to actually get the achievement in this, or I should say the additional objective in this, we need to go ahead and buy another unit. I think that should be pretty simple. We'll go ahead, maybe we'll get a Panzerjäger. Recruit one unit, yes, I know. And why not an airstrike? I think an airstrike may be able to take this guy out. Here we go. Alright, almost. Pretty good. We'll go ahead and move this Panzerjäger unit up as well, guys. And maybe able to even take out a tank. Yes! Beautiful. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Alright. AT guns firing on our infantry. Good sign for us. You can see there's a lot of enemy tanks, so I'm definitely going to want to bring more anti-tank units onto the field. And I can certainly afford them. Wow. They're definitely outmatching our tanks. And that AT infantry is another thing to worry about. 29! Did you guys see that? That's ridiculous. I think this is a conscript infantry with 29 men. Or, not 29 men, but 29 divisions, I guess this would be. Yeah, just conscripts. Unbelievable. So I'm going to try to take the conscripts out with the actual artillery. I don't know how that's going to work. We should probably get some infantry units here really soon. We'll go ahead. Yeah, we can't really do much. So we'll go ahead and fire on these guys. Penetrated that armor, so that's pretty good. Let's move up here with the tank destroyer. And totally deflected off this, but we were going to attack this guy, but once I saw that these guys were vulnerable, I tried to go for them. Let's see what else we can do here. Okay. Alright, we destroyed another tank. The problem is, though, guys, we're still very much outclassed here by their conscript unit and by this anti-tank unit, which we can't seem to do much about. I'm going to try to flank the enemy tank here. Doesn't seem to make much of a difference. We'll go ahead and open fire on these guys. Nice. And at this point, this lets me know we really need to go ahead and get more units. So let's get some anti-tanks, some more Sturmpanzers. Artillery units are always great in this battle. We can go ahead and get Panzerjägers. Maybe even some regular infantry. Let's go ahead and get that. In fact, I don't mind getting maybe 2 regular infantry. And let's move these guys up. We can go ahead and open fire. Oh, no, they can't. That's weird. And we'll move the artillery up, too. I'm tempted to open fire on this position, but I think we could just wipe them out with our infantry units here. And this guy could probably finish them up. Well, maybe not. Let's see if we can supply him. Well, we'll supply these guys. It's probably a good idea to keep as many of our units in battle as possible. So let's go ahead and see. Can they do any damage? No, unfortunately not, because they just supplied. Durr. Let's move this up. And the infantry as well. And let's make sure we're not forgetting anything here in the south. We definitely want to try to take this position. There's apparently some sort of air package here. I don't know what it is. But let's go ahead and snipe the enemy. Try to get rid of that machine gun. Doesn't matter how long it takes. And let's end the turn. Okay, here we go. Oh, I saw that coming. That conscript division is just going to be the death of me if I don't watch out. So I'm going to try to bomb it with the artillery. I think we could probably waste a lot of enemy troops that way. But I won't know until I try it. Look at that. Unbelievable. Alright, guys. Time to get our infantry up really fast. Maybe we can open up on... Yes, we can. We can actually hit the anti-tank infantry. You guys saw that I would actually be doing more damage to the conscripts, but at this point I'm more concerned about the anti-tank infantry. That can wipe out everything we have planned. So let's go ahead and... This tank destroyer here. Open fire at the weakest possible one, and we're going to go ahead and drop some bombs on the anti-tank squad here, and hopefully do a lot of damage to them with the artillery. Boom! That's exactly what I'm looking for, guys. And I'll drop the rest of my payload onto the conscript squad, move them back. And as you can see, even though they have a lot of men, they're conscripts, they retreat at a moment's notice. Go ahead and move these guys up, and boom. Doing pretty good so far. Let's have this unit just finish off. Maybe not. Alright. Supply. Alright, you don't want to be supplied? It's your fault. Trying to think, we could probably get an AT infantry unit in. Yeah, let's do that. At this point, we'll get the objective screen back down, or I should say the supply screen back down. Let's go ahead and move up. And what else should we do? I think we'll open fire on the conscript infantry once again. And beautiful. So those guys are taking a ton of damage. We could probably finish off this artillery, and now we'll move up with this infantry unit. And we did have an initiative, which meant that we would have been able to attack again that turn, but obviously the actual opportunity just didn't present itself, so that sucks. Let's go ahead and snipe. Finally getting rid of this guy. I'm not sure how effective we're going to be here, but we have the initiative, so we can move right up. We've got this tank over here, and that looks like it's going to be a bit of a problem. So I'm going to try to flank the tank and still grab that tiny air package. I hope that works. Alright, let's go back up here. Make sure that I've done all my moves. I believe I have, and we'll end our turn, guys. Wow. So I think the idea with these paratroopers, I may be wrong, is just, like I said, to go ahead and try to get behind the enemy. I just don't see how we're going to do that because there's mountains in the way. So it seems kind of pointless, but we're going to keep trying. And let's go up this way, perhaps. If anything, we'll go and send these guys to the northern battle. Let's finish off this anti-tank infantry, guys, if we can, of course. And yes, we should be able to wipe them out with that infantry division. We do have initiative, but we can't do much against tanks, so we're just going to basically hang back and let that sort itself out. I think one artillery shot should get rid of this conscript unit, so let's try to take it out, or at least greatly reduce its numbers. Yeah, I'm not even really concerned about it anymore. And let's get an anti-tank unit to deal with this. Oh, deflected. Come on. Now it's just being silly. The game's just being silly. Let's drop. Yes, beautiful. Got some nice artillery damage there on that guy. Unfortunately, now we seem to be stuck in here, and we have a lot of infantry units, which, quite honest with you, don't seem to be very useful right now. It'd be good if we could just capture some sort of objective. Let's go ahead and move up here. And anything else we can do? Looks like no. Ah, yes, we do have this anti-tank gun that can't fire. So that sucks. Let's see. We may as well go ahead and finish off that conscript unit. We do get initiative, so we can fire again. And I guess we'll shoot this tank, try to damage it. Of course, we're going to get some fire back, and we will go ahead and end our turn. Wow, that's a great tank. And as you can see, totally deflected all the shots that we fired back at it. This would be a great time to have some, maybe some, I don't know, prestige so we could actually spend money. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen. So we're going to keep trying to get to that air package. I really hope we can. I'm just going to keep sneaking by. And if we can, it'd be great. Let's go ahead and get back up here. What can we do about that machine gun? Probably not too much. Alright, let's get the AT gun up. And we can go ahead and I think at least, well, can't seem to destroy that unit, but we can at least damage it. And probably also damage this light infantry unit. Although this is going to be very heavy close combat. You guys can see both units are going to take a tremendous amount of damage. Doesn't matter though, we need to get those kills. Let's go ahead and open fire on that tank again. And maybe move this artillery unit up for our next turn. Now see, if we can encircle this tank, I wonder. We just learned about encirclement. Damn it! Just doesn't seem possible. Anyway, let's see if this tank destroyer can do some damage. Definitely. Unfortunately, deflected, of course. Story of my life. But we're going to keep moving north and end the turn there. Wow, so we actually immobilized the tank. I've never had that happen. Hopefully that means we can bypass the infantry and get into the city of Mogilev even without the advantage of men. Because right now we definitely do not have an advantage. We're at a serious disadvantage actually when it comes to the amount of tanks we have on the field. Okay, let's see. Let's see if our paratrooper unit is any closer to that goal. Well, at least you can open fire on the mortar team. Did some critical damage there. Wow, I've never seen a unit do that much damage. Pretty good. But can we get across this actual land bridge? I'm not sure. Let's see if we can bring supplies to anybody. No way. I think my best bet, to be honest with you guys, is to move this artillery piece up and blow that machine gunner out from the other side of the town, or the other side of the bridge, excuse me. Besides that, I don't see any other way of winning this battle. So we're going to go ahead and try to move up a little bit. Apparently we can move this guy pretty close, but this is an AT gunner, so I'm going to undo that move and maybe try to... No, I'm not going to undo that move, because we just need to get to Mogilev, no matter how we get there. Yeah, that's a bad idea. Well, we'll go ahead and open fire at the light infantry at least. This is another opportunity, as we could try to get in this way. What to do, what to do. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to work out so well, but let's try it, guys. We've got nothing to lose, except the game. So let's end the turn there. Ooh. So we've got all these Soviet tanks coming up from behind, flanking us, and quite frankly, we need to get past them. We need to, go as fast as we can across this bridge, because they will destroy us. And as you can see, this MG is probably going to waste one of our units. Yep, sure enough. I wonder if we can get into the city of Mogilev just like that. No, it's not going to be that easy, although we can get pretty close. So let's go ahead and do this. At that point, I'm going to go ahead and take this artillery gun and open fire on that machine gun position, and hopefully we can weaken it pretty significantly. Alright, at this point I'm going to go ahead and move this guy forward. I don't really want to do anything at this point. I guess we're going to go ahead and take our incendiary and drop it immediately on the machine gunner, and we will die in the process, but hopefully our paratroopers can still carry home the day, carry home the victory. Let's see. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. So we're going to keep going north, and are we any closer to that package? Wow. Come on, guys. Oh, yes. That's what we needed, guys. We're going to go and finish off. The paratroopers may have just saved the game for us. We can actually go ahead now and purchase some units. We definitely want some Panzerjägers. Probably want some more infantry units, like some AT infantry. Yeah, that sounds great. Maybe an airstrike on top of this guy right here. Get rid of him completely. He probably needs one more airstrike, but we're not going to worry about that for now. Let's go ahead and get another one of these, probably another regular infantry unit, and a flamethrower unit, why not? As well as also resupplying the units that are badly damaged here. Although I think right now all we can do is resupply this infantry unit, which, hey, that's not bad. Maybe one more artillery unit, why not? Never hurts, right? Get a Sturmpanzer and start moving our guys up. Let's go, guys. Alright, there we go, guys. We're probably going to end the turn there, and hopefully we'll be able to win by next turn. Let's see. The great thing is that tank, which is, by the way, a 3-rank tank, I've never seen that in the game, is totally immobilized and unable to move, which I think may have just saved the game for us. I'm not going to call it yet, but things are looking pretty good. So let's go ahead and... Wow, got a ton of Soviet armor coming from the north, but nonetheless, I think we can finish them off. Let's go ahead and open fire with our artillery. In fact, we'll open fire on their tanks. So at this point, we're going to break right through with this infantry unit. Let's go like this. And he's dead. Perfect. We actually have initiative, so we can carry out another attack, and I definitely will. At this point, I'll move this unit into Mogilev, and I believe that secures victory for me, guys. Pretty much that simple. Go ahead and hit the victory button, and a fair victory. I could have gone for a major one, but destroying that enemy KV-1 that was immobilized was not something I wanted to do. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a comment down below, and let me know that this was something that you want to see again. Thanks so much, guys, and have an awesome day. Take care.